wonderful adaptation in the latest Xbox One update. Microsoft included the new Beam streaming service. Well, it's not new to some, but it's new to a lot of us, including myself. Today's broadcast is of Madden NFL 17. And one of the things that we're going to do before we actually get into gameplay is take a look at some of the accessibility features and them in this first section. This is accessibility for blind people. Now, EA Sports has done a wonderful job in making their game accessible for those people with color blindness, those people who are deaf, perhaps, those people who need contrast or low vision. But total blindness is something that EA, has yet to adventure into. So this will demonstrate some of the possible challenges and some of the pitfalls that will be around for blind gamers. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Hitting the A button, and got these little player animations. Music is going to change. It's loading. And we are sitting here now. You heard the little noise that indicated that the game had finished loading. We're sitting here now on the main menu on the home section. By default, EA games will start you in the home section. Now, visually, and I've had this described to me, and this is not a precise description of it, but for blind users who are for blind people who may be listening to this, think of the main menu of the EA Sports games as a giant, non-uniform table. We'll have some options in separate cells. You will have some options that are all in one cell of the table. So, we're sitting on the home area, and by default, it is on continue. Continue will be whatever you did last. So, in this instance, if you did Ultimate Team, if you did franchise, which is what we're going to be continuing here in a little bit, if you did play now, or even if you did a head-to-head matchup, we'll offer you to continue that option. Down below is generally, and I've got that highlighted, is generally some sort of advertisement. I think this one changed since last time, but I think this one's for the Easter holidays that they have. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit our right bumper and go now to the, I call it the play tab, that has all the play options. And here, I'm not 100% sure what's here, but I think the first option, go to the right, so I actually know what options I'm looking at. Right? We have franchise, and we have Ultimate Team is the first one, and I think franchise is below that. It's next to it, so down below. And now we're going to go to the right again. Now, I don't know why EA did this, but when you go to the third option, after hitting your right bumper, and hitting right twice, it focuses on the third option in the list, from the top of the list. First option is Play Now. This is your standard exhibition game. Now, in case you have not noticed, there is no speech feedback at all. I am merely doing this by having someone sighted helping me memorize the menus and simply by guessing. What I tell you may totally not be correct here, and if it isn't, any feedback would be greatly appreciated. So we're going to go down again, and this is, I think it's the online head-to-head mode. Now, in previous versions of Madden, when I would do head-to-head matchups, I would have very rude players who would exit two quarters into a game. Or no, they would get 2 minutes before the game would end, and they would exit. Be a mess. And I have actually, where I should have 3 or 4 wins on the online EA leaderboards, I don't have any because players, they don't like it when they are getting beat, and they particularly don't like when they're getting beat by somebody who not see what they're doing. So yeah, they don't want to lose to somebody like that. Down again is practice, I believe, and this is your standard do offensive or defensive plays here. I think the tutorial is also here, which is, and the tutorial's not accessible. And finally, the Raiders return, and that's a nice little tutorial that they give you at the beginning. It's nothing special if you fail it, but it's a pretty cool little tutorial. Again, no accessibility, so you're guessing pretty much. But I'm going to left bumper back. Do like about this version of Madden is, and I'll put this up to the microphone so you can hear it, but when you're at the left and right edges of a menu, or when you've wrapped to the end of a menu, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a nice little vibration that goes on. So, does it help in the long run to navigating the full game? No. But if you get lost and you can't find the top or bottom of a left side or right side, that will help you. So without further ado, let's resume. And this is the Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Titans are 14-0. I am not using the full roster. For the I'm actually using a roster that I had help downloading. And to make the game fully accessible, what we would be able to do, what most of us would be able to do, would be absolutely amazing. And there are other games that I will demonstrate too. I've had requests on the audio games forum to demonstrate these. So we're going to jump right into this. Game continues to load. And I would like to thank Joshua Tubbs, aka Oren, for giving me the instructions and dealing with my constant array of questions. He's setting up Beam and setting up the Xbox One to do it. Microsoft not only has made it accessible, but they've made it very simple. The website's a little tricky, but we won't be demonstrating that right now. You hear the sound in the background. It means the game has loaded. It is time for some action. I'm only going to do 1/4 of this, unless someone requests to do a full 10-minute quarters. Other than that, let's go. We are sitting on play type right now, and I need to pick a play quickly, so I'm on quick pass. I'm going to go to the right one. This is the running section.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Play type. We're going to call a timeout.
Everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That, my friends, is what you get for not knowing in the menu set where you are. I'll take a timeout. We're going to be right back. I'm going to pause this. Wait, I can't pause this. Yes, I can. I'm going to pause this, let you know, and let you know momentarily before I resume again that the play type area is divided into 3 categories: passing, running, and special teams. I think it's option and special teams. I'd have to double check that again. But passing and running and special teams are the 3 that I know of. Okay. Under passing, you have quick pass, standard pass, shotgun pass. By the way, that's a misnomer because sometimes the game will tell me that I'm lined up in a different formation rather than shotgun. So it's not always shotgun. So again, quick pass, standard pass, shotgun. We have play action. I love play action. A lot of people may not know what that means. I know a lot of veteran Madden players will know what this means. And again, if I'm getting these terms wrong, please let me know because I'm doing this for EA and I want to think that I would hope that I'm on top of my game. But anyways, with that being stated, here we go. Play action is when the quarterback will fake a run to with the running back, or I've never seen him do it with the fullback, but I guess that's possible. But most of the time it's with the running back. What they will do in a fake is they will act like they're handing the ball off. They'll put the ball inside the belly, on the belly of the running back. He will hold it for a second. The defense, if the play action works, they will, and as he's drawing the ball away, the defense will run after the running back because they think he has the ball. What that does is two things. One, it gives the quarterback time to find a receiver. Two, it opens up receivers downfield. Receivers are eligible, another terminology, receivers are eligible to catch the ball. Now, another accessibility challenge, and I don't know how we would manage this quite as easily as the menus, is there is no way to know what's open. How have I played it for all these years? I've guessed. Running play, we're going to hand off up the middle to the running back. Here the Jacksonville crowd coming to its feet on 1st and 15. Handoff.
Give it to him right up the gut. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Very nice. Basically how I knew where to go was just by vibration control. And vibrations you have to really listen to. It's not always perfect, but it's a pretty good idea of you knowing if you are correct or not. Let's try second down again. We're going to try running it again. I wish there was a couple things they would do here.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Oh, that's a first down.
And they'll bring him
that is a first down.
On the 17-yard line. 7 yards there. Good
Beautiful.
Enough to move the sticks.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
One of the things I would like to see EA do is offer a radio commentary function. What do I mean by radio? Radio tells you everything you're doing. Radio tells you what formation you're in, what receivers you have out there, even sometimes which ones are open listening. And for as a totally blind person, that would be great. Running out of time, I'm going to hike the ball. We step back to throw. We're going to press X. And Rashard Matthews made the catch. And I know that because the announcer told me.
A great job pulling that one in from
just to let you know,
who can really
depending upon which pass play you call is dependent upon which receivers are mapped to which button.
Sometimes he just takes off
so
and
it's
goes
not
and
always
just
the same.
People. Sometimes you get people
showing a nice little replay of that pass and catch.
Everything underneath, but still, at some point in the game,
again, you see another accessibility challenge here.
Catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and
no
beat the defender
feedback
for the football.
in menus
he has
as
that
to
in his
what play you
as
were
well.
Oh, showed it right there.
That's within views, whether it's formation, by support personnel, or by play type or coach suggestion. None of these work. None of the menus in the pause area work. There's a lot of things that could be done here. Play clock's running down. We're gonna. I hope this is Fasano.
And this is gonna be caught. No, they say it's
incomplete.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
Okay, we're actually going to challenge this if we can. And so, again, this is something that I've had cited help with. We're going to go to the right. And the first option to the right is challenge. Now, I can't tell right now if I can do this. I know if there are people watching visually, they can tell if I can do this, but let's see. If I can, it's going to go back to the game. You're going to hear a whistle blow, and you're going to hear them talk about the challenge. If I can't, you'll possibly hear a clicking noise. Let's find out.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
The previous play is under review.
I think he caught it. I can't see it, but I think he caught that ball in bounds. Again, no commentary here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Nope,
Well,
I missed it.
challenged the play. It did not pay off.
I wish that they would talk a little bit more during the replay,
And
but
as a
they don't.
coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not.
So
In
the
this case, it
Jacksonville
didn't pay off
crowd's
for him.
quite happy.
Throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because
It's going to be a touchdown.
Big man rumble. Touchdown, Titans. Jay Samaro with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans have
Threw
taken
that
a
to A,
first
by the
quarter
way, on that play.
lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those
Next
tight ends
challenge
are
is coming
former
up in
wide receivers,
accessibility.
or maybe even
This
sometimes
is
bigger
the
running
extra
backs.
point.
They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays.
I'm going to pause it really quick. I want to explain the extra point sequence for those who do not know. In this new version of Madden, they have went away from the older system, which was simply pull back on the right stick and release it, or push forward on it at a certain moment, and more than likely your kick would go through. That's not how it is now. They have actually went back to an older system that they used to use in the PlayStation 2 era, and this is the press system. Once, and then once for power, and then once for accuracy. I need to have Karen Stevens send me the guide again so I can know. But this takes timing.
Ryan Suckup on.
See if I can manage it this time. Quiet, please. Up.
And we'll see if this rain
Yes.
affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The drive summary
I don't
that
always
time,
hit
5
these.
plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
Do not always hit these. Same thing in normal kickoffs.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Touchback. Beautiful
This will
kick.
be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so. And defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a
tough
lot more
position.
than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old
Commentary
adage? When you
is
get another
overall
chance, it
much
gives you a
better
better
than in
chance to do
previous
it
years.
right.
I don't know why they didn't do better before, but they finally did. Hearing the same thing over and over again. Then I'm going to blitz,
Defense
and
really
let's
showing respect
back
to
off
the
the
deep ball here,
DB.
playing off the receivers. A running play now for Ivory.
That
And
runner
he's
had
gonna
no
lose
chance.
yardage here.
No chance
A
at all.
loss of a full
And
3
again, on
yards,
defense,
and
I
now
don't
it's
really
Watching that play and result, I go back to when we
As
sat with
where
the
the
offensive
players
coordinator
are
Brandon before the
positionally at
game
this point.
and said, how are you going to
That's one of the things I would like to see
running
Madden
against the
actually
#1
work
defense?
on is
He gave us no
in
indication.
audio.
Didn't
I
tip
want to
his hand
see
at all,
full
so we'll have to see how this
three-dimensional
unfolds as this game
positional
moves
audio,
along.
front, back, left, and right, above and below. I want
Second down
to
and a little
hear
ways to
my
go here.
player
Second and
running.
13.
I want to hear the players in front of me running. I want to hear the players beside of me running, whether I have the ball or not.
Bortles to throw on second down.
Down.
And he'll be wrapped
Sack!
up around the waist and pushed down. And after the sack, he's not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I actually simulated a couple of games. So we are. Team is 14-0 going into this one.
So Bortles forced to exit the game due to injury. And taking over a man who's been a starter in this league, and that's the Michigan product, Chad Henne. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here's Brad Nordman now.
Nordman now is going to kick this ball.
So he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33.
Nope, not today.
Return there, call it 13 yards.
They're booing me, though.
It'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can
play
come
type,
back and
I'm
put
going to
together a
tab,
similar drive.
or I go to the right
see
one.
If they can do just
up.
that. Looks
And
like the
I'm
defense
going
in press
to-
coverage here.
Going to go up. I selected A.
They come out here in the eye.
Fullback, and I'm going to do the fullback dive with Fowler, Justin Fowler. Here's the
Now
handoff.
inside give. This is Fowler, the
Fowler
fullback.
up the middle.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
What a run.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
Have the same play again. We're going to hit Y, which is above right of the B button. It's directly parallel.
And a new
to
set
the
of
X,
downs here
or to
after
the A
picking
button.
up the first on the ground.
We'll let this time kind of go down some.
Time running out here on the play clock.
3, 2.
Play clock hit
Oops.
0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
Still first down.
The penalty on first down backs them up 5. It's now first down and 15.
First and 15 now for the Tennessee Titans. I know, a lot of people don't like the Titans. It's okay.
Now Fowler. The
Fowler again. Fowler with a huge hole.
Shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll make it second down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach
That was
once
awesome
said.
right there.
Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
I like that. Agile, mobile, and hostile. I like that a lot.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Run this on second down. I like being slow and milking the clock when you got the ball. Conservative, but as long as it works,
They'll
hey,
run
what
the
can I say?
fullback here. It's Fowler.
Looks like Fowler is going to have
And
the
they'll
first
bring him down
down.
at
Yes,
the
he will.
18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy
Beat up a little
in
bit.
that situation. Sometimes
No
you catch
huddle's
them by
interesting,
surprise.
too. I may do a no huddle here, but no huddle changes everything. I don't know which one to call.
They'll run it here. This
And
is
off to Fowler, up the middle.
And he's able to get
No,
this
to the left.
inside the 10 now to the 9. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer.
And we're going to hand it off to the running back.
He might want to get
I
out
called
of the way.
a running back inside handoff up the middle.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Oh, he won't go nowhere.
Up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's probably it.
Looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine.
My running back's been awesome
long.
this
You
year.
know they
He's got
trust him
20.
with
He's
the
got over
football.
30 touchdowns.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Got it.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity.
Want to try to demo field goals
here.
here.
One of the reasons they're
So,
so successful, they know how to mix in the
those
run
are a
and
challenge.
make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not
Accessibility
able to just
wise.
simply say, let's go get the quarterback and
So-
disrupt things.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
You can't purposely get into a field goal position. I'm playing against the computer, by the way. I'm not playing against somebody one-on-one. One of the streams I will do will be one-on-one.
Now they'll switch it up here. Blitz coming.
Sack!
There he goes.
And down
A man
goes
who
the
missed his
quarterback, whose
entire
name I do
rookie
not know.
season, Dante Fowler. In there to
Dante
drop
Fowler.
him
No
for
akin
his
to Justin
11th
Fowler, I'm
sack
sure.
of the year.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the
Nice
defense
counter by
wins,
the defense.
getting
I'll
a
give
big
them that.
sack.
They'll set up a throw. This will be caught at about the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
Third down.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's going to
Oh,
score.
quarterback
It's a
scored.
Titans touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
I don't remember the quarterback
He didn't
scoring on
originally
the...
want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Extra point.
And
try
that is
now
a
for
misnomer because I have scored 2 touchdowns, and one of them was by Jay Samaro. So there's a bug in the commentary there. Very misleading.
And this is
Missed
no
it.
good. Missed the PAT, so
Didn't
they
time it
fail to
right.
connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Kick this out of bounds. Kicking thing, I'm telling you.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
I'm having a lot of fun doing this. This is my first broadcast. I'm really hoping that more will be, that I can do more.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he just gets rid of it.
I'm going to do more, a few more accessibility ones. Next one I'll do is from 2K Sports. It will be a look at the
That's the exact right throw. Either your
NBA
receiver
2K
gets
series,
it
and I will do
or
a whole
no
game
one
there.
gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Running handoff to the running play, to the running back, and 4-yard loss there, third down.
On play action, they'll throw. And he is
Sacked.
going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books here on Christmas Eve. Plenty of scoring here already. More from Jacksonville after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Here's Brad Nortman now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back
because I want to try to do field goals,
and it's a unit last drive.
That will be where I will end this stream tonight.
And they controlled it from the
I may do another
big
stream
on
again,
big, right?
but
Offensive
we'll
lineman
find
versus
out.
Defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line, as you heard, that punt went into the end zone.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Paul Posluszny, the linebacker, brings him down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
Audible.
Now he's got to probably think about going
It's
to the air instead
X
of
and
maybe
then
staying
the
with the
left
ground
trigger.
game.
He'll drop to throw.
Go to X.
Left side, caught
Beautiful
by
catch.
Matthews. 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's
I ran out of
big
bounds
play
on purpose.
third down for the Titans.
It was not third
51
down. Again,
yards.
another commentary
We know
problem.
he's got
That
the
was
speed
second
there. He
down.
needed the speed and the hands.
That was
A
not
great
third
catch.
down.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And
Right,
he's able to
fullback
do
again
exactly
on
what
this
you
play.
said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now Fowler,
And off.
he's been utilized quite a bit here in the running game.
Fowler breaking
And
tackles.
takes it down to the 10-yard line.
What a run.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on 1st down. What a surprise
Just
for
tore
everyone.
through
And as a
this
former
defense.
safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on
Tried
the
to
pickup
stretch the
there.
play out to
2nd
the
and
left
goal.
side. No,
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Jacksonville crowd into it.
So 2nd and goal here from the 9. Now again, first man through. This is Fowler. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping
Third
the
down
benefits
for
as they continue to
Jacksonville.
open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
I'm not going to do my own play-by-play. You all don't want to hear me do play-by-play, so I'll just leave that alone. Well, let's run this one. I hit A. Oh, good tackle by the defense. They were on that before I could move.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
And they might think about going for it here, but it's still just the 2nd quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
See if I can actually do that.
Here's Ryan Suckup for the
Okay,
Titan field goal.
so
this is a 26-yard
field goals are
attempt.
different here. My controller's slightly vibrating. What you want to do is you want to get it to where your controller doesn't vibrate at all with the left analog stick, and now you kick it like you would an extra point. Let's see.
Play clock winding down.
Don't know about this one.
And he pulled it.
I missed it.
Goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
And that
And
is,
that one,
again,
my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not
Again,
getting too many attempts
that's
short
one of the
than that
problems
one.
with
I
this
don't
new
think anyone
system,
got a finger
that
on
you
it.
don't know what you're
That's
doing
about
here.
As bad a miss as you can have.
I hope you enjoyed this this stream, and I look forward to doing more. Next will be NBA 2K16, the Houston Rockets, my own personal roster that I had help creating. The Houston Rockets will be in action later on.